Hey Virgo, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. All right, Virgo, so I did a live earlier for you guys today. I know, it was weird, okay? Like, I started talking in the beginning, I started talking afterward. You guys can go to that video. There is a timestamp where the reading actually starts, okay? But Virgo, I'm going to go ahead because I used some cards on some people in that video. So we're going to start with some oracles with this reading and see what you guys need to work on. What is it that you guys may be unaware of? That type of thing. So let's go ahead. Let's start. This is going to be for Virgo. Okay. All right. Okay. So I have a few here. A lot tried to come out. But I am going to start with the ones that came out here. It says, don't get sucked into gossip. Okay, now I love these cards because this is with everything. This has something to do with your work, your family. It says, leave the gossip in the past and move on to a more meaningful conversation. And even if this has something to do with your partner or if the partner isn't in your life anymore. Okay, don't get stuck or trapped in talking about them all the time. You know, be able to move on, move away from that. You know, okay. Like, we know you have to get it out sometimes, but I'm pretty sure you've done that already. Okay, this is part of the moving on process. Here it says, stay open-minded. Yes. Why? Because Virgo likes to keep themselves trapped in a box. Okay, not all Virgos, but for some. Okay, we like what we like. Okay, and that's okay. But be open-minded because I feel like where some of you guys may be waiting on a particular thing, there could be other things that are going to be coming into your life. So venture out. Keep an open mind. I didn't even see what the meaning says. It says, in order for you to recognize their potential, you've got to keep your mind open and be a little bit more flexible. I like that. Looking at this is like, you know, in a relationship or someone is coming towards you, and this is not like the person isn't attractive. It's again, like I said, it could be a particular person that you guys are wanting. So keep an open mind because this person may be best fit for you. Okay, that's how I feel. Here with no psychics allowed. Oh boy. Ooh. So Virgos are very well known for being psychics. Okay, majority of the people on YouTube are, okay, whether their rising is a Virgo or their sun. Somebody that you're dealing with may know that you are very intuitive. They may know that you do this for a living, and this is not something that they want to deal with. Okay, I feel like I always think of it like this: like if you don't really have anything to hide, it's really not an issue. I mean, you kind of have an X-Man in your life. That's how I feel. But I do feel like you know, don't depend too much on tarot. You know, I feel like this really is, you know, you going out, living your life, allow things to happen naturally. You guys don't have to focus on tarot too much. Okay. If you got your reading, live your life because sometimes it takes time for it to come to fruition. Okay. I'm just telling you from what I know. All right. Here it says, set and maintain healthy boundaries. Yes, this is so true, Virgo. Okay, because we already know that people, you know, like to stump on our fence, okay, kick it in or whatnot. It says you should communicate your standards and boundaries in a respectful way. All right, so you don't have to scream, you don't have to yell, just let them know, especially if you guys are dealing with someone right now. If you're talking to someone, just let them know, hey, you know, I'm not really comfortable, but tell them in a nice way. You don't have to catch an attitude. You don't have to do anything like that. Here it says, keep your options open. Kind of like the same thing. Like, why is it telling you this so much? Let's just get one more and we'll move on. But why? Why is it telling you to keep your options open? What's going on with that? I mean, to me, that truly makes me feel that some of you guys are still wanting something in particular. Okay, don't allow good things to pass you by. So let's go ahead. Last one here for this card. It says, open yourself to love. Kind of the same thing. Kind of the same thing. I don't know. I feel like, what's the odds? Like, I was just shuffling. I didn't, you know. It says, learn how to open up and allow yourself to feel deeper emotions. Now, I do feel like this could have something to do with someone that you guys may meet or someone that you guys may know. They may be closing themselves off. You may close yourself off just because you've been hurt. Okay. Here it says doing that will rarely lead you to a fulfilling relationship that you want. So I don't necessarily feel Virgos have an issue with this unless they're very, very, hurt by what they've experienced. So it's more so like a defense mechanism. But I feel like this is what you guys have been dealing with, or you're dealing with right now. Someone isn't opening up. And it's really not going to go anywhere. How can you have a really deep, fulfilling connection if one person is kind of like, no, being stingy with their feelings? Okay. So, something that you guys have dealt with, something that you guys are dealing with. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. Let's get another one because this is going to be a little different read, like I said, just because this is the second read. So let's see what is in store for Virgos. We are going to get to the tarot. Hold your horses. This is for Virgo. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. They're coming out like crazy. All right. Let's see what we got so far. First one that did come out. Oh, wow. Look at the bottom. Divine timing. What does this mean? Patience. Oh, okay. This guy's already know. I cannot stand it. But it's the best. It's for the best. Okay, we gotta breathe, gotta take it in. Here it says we can never manipulate time. It says you can only work with it. Start working hand in hand with your divine timing. So, there is going to be, like I think I've told you before, this kind of push and pull, these delays, that type of thing, until you get what you want. Now, there's a card here I'm not going to show you, but yeah, you will get it. Okay, but it has to be the right time. Something right now isn't right, and it's definitely the planets. It's the Capricorn. It's the stubborn energy, things that are being blocked. Okay, so that's the reason why. And a lot of you guys have been trapped in love connections or love triangles. Some of you guys are stuck in love triangles right now and you don't know it. So let's say you guys are dealing with somebody and it's like you like them a lot, right? But they're not really opening up. They're not really taking things to the next level. I really do feel like some of you guys are trapped in it. You don't even know. Okay, you may have been dating this person for a while, and now it's kind of like, okay, well, we've been dating a little bit, so what's really coming of this? Okay, I'm not necessarily saying love triangles are ever okay, but I feel like if you're just getting to know the person and if you're keeping your options open, that's not a bad thing. But love triangles really is that, like, now somebody is in a committed relationship and it may not ever progress. Okay, you may not know that you're in it, but you could be in it. Okay, here I see that, oh yeah, look at the two that came out. Karmic love and codependency. Okay, so I do see that all of this is karmic. This is a cycle that's going to be broken. Okay, and I really do feel like part of that, keep your mind open. You can't really wait for something that's not going to really move. Okay, other things are in the way. And this is the reason why divine timing is very important, because it gives you time to heal all of that. Okay, now the last two is smooth sailing and a wish come true. So we've seen this plenty of times. There are going to be so many good things that are going to come your way. But, I do believe that some of you, not everyone, but a lot of Virgos are really going to kind of go through this, they're trying to get it out their system. And then finally, you're going to set sail. Peace, right? Peace is coming. It says someone will possess all the qualities you ever wanted in a partner. A dream come true indeed. That's exactly what I'm saying here. So here where it says divine timing, it is based on the time. Okay, I really do feel like this is another card here that talks about slow and steady. Don't rush into it, but also don't just be stuck in something because you're afraid to speak up. If you know generally how long you want to date, you let them know. But if you're not really trying to date more than a year or 6 months, be like, hey, we've been what is this really about? Make sure you voice your opinion. Okay. It depends on how you guys, what your threshold is. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pull some tarot here for you guys. Just a few cards for Virgos. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Wands. That's that love triangle, that karmic type of person, right? This is not saying that you guys don't have drive and things are moving forward, but just because we saw what we saw in the reading, yeah, there's still some hanging around here. Yeah, exactly. Here with the Two of Wands. We've seen this. We've talked about it. That confrontation, that bumping of the heads. So when that happens, this is why the universe is like, hey, go ahead, keep your options open. You got to. Okay, don't get stuck on this. Don't get stuck. This is the stagnation. Okay, you are the person that's very loyal. People can rely on you, that type of thing. But this person right here, they ain't about that life. They will, or they have already caused a lot of pain and problems. I really do feel like this person is very stuck in their ways. They could be older than you and still in this energy of not being serious. So this is something that you guys are going to have to think about. You're going to have to consider. Okay, let's keep going. One more. Thank you. Okay, I know how it came out. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, Three of Wands, this keeps coming out. Now remember, that is the Hangman. That's the delay. That's the stagnation. This is what you're waiting for. This is what you're yearning for. It's something that you're yearning for. And I'm telling you, it is like that knot in your stomach when you don't have it. But what do we see here? It will happen at its time. So don't think that it's not going to happen because things haven't moved forward yet. It's just what? Divine timing. I feel like it's going to be the perfect person at the perfect time because it's meant to happen that way. Now here with the Page of Swords, yeah, look at this. Page of Swords to me, I really do feel like this is small conversation. Usually this is spying. Yeah, that could happen. But I really do feel like this does have something to do with more so of, the lack of communication. So if you guys are dating someone or you guys are interested in somebody, you start talking to somebody, again, there is not enough to be given in a connection that's going to allow it to flourish. The page is a page. It's not anything major. Okay? It's just not. It's not big enough. But I mean, it's a little conversation. So if it can grow, if it can get serious, then fine. But again, this is what has you guys kind of caught up. You're like, okay, they haven't really communicated in like 2 days, or they haven't really texted, they haven't done that. I mean, I'm sorry. Like if someone was to do some stuff like that to me, and it's not because I think highly of myself. Okay. There is really, if you really like somebody, this goes across the board. When you like somebody, you communicate. It happens. Men do it, women do it. It does not matter. So this is like, don't make excuses for someone who isn't really trying. This is the reason why Spirit is saying, hey, keep your options open. Okay? Don't allow yourself to get stuck into a connection or stuck on someone who's giving you bare minimum. Okay? This is even in a marriage. This has to get talked about. We have to talk about this. This isn't working, okay? Now, I'm not talking about go ahead and look at other options if you're married, but, that's going to be between you and your person, how you guys settle this, okay? But with this is like bumping heads. We saw the two of Wands, okay? Power struggle. And this is the last card here, Five of Cups. What are we looking at? Okay? There's definitely some, dissatisfaction, some disappointment that I feel that some of you have already experienced. Some of you guys are experiencing now. Some that you perhaps may experience in the future. Okay? But, if we gather everything that we talked about the what? Wish come true. You can look at this reading and get completely devastated. But we already saw the oracles. We already know why it's happening. It may not be time yet. Again, we have the Hangman, which talks about delay. It also talks about stagnation. Okay? But things will move forward in its time. But right now, some of you guys are in this energy, feeling disappointment. Okay? And some of you guys could possibly feel this way in the future. But things will get better. I promise you it will. Okay? So let me go ahead and pull 2 oracle cards here for you, Virgo. Okay. All right. So the first one I have, oh, I don't even know what that is, but I love that. The heart is on fire. And then this is the way this looks. This is like family. So let's see. Here it says manifesting miracles. Spot on, because this is what you guys have been doing. This is what you guys are thinking about, what you're really wanting. It says your dream is soon to become reality. Okay. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Amazing. Do not give up. Don't get into this pity party. Okay. Things have to happen the way it's going to happen. Here, transformation. Yes, a lot of change. Okay. It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Now, you guys already know, I don't care who it is. It could be somebody from the past. It could be someone new. There's going to be a deepening love connection. Remember, in order for something to change, that means something before wasn't right. So even if you're married, that's what I was saying before. How are you guys going to work this out? That's if you want to. Or if you guys are dating, things are going to get better. It's going to improve. It's going to be a transformation of a connection. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Virgos. A beautiful reading. Okay, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And Virgo, I will see you guys back here again soon. All right, guys. Bye.